Who are you?
I'm Charlie. Do you like my new look?
I don't know what you are, but you aren't Charlie.
Part of me is. It's strange. I have these memories. I know they don't belong to me, and yet, at the same time they do. I don't feel anything when they come to mind. They're just there, like walking along a road, lined with billboards of things happening somewhere else.
Well, what do you feel?
I feel disappointment. Desperation. A father's disappointment. And a daughter's desperation.
Henry?
No. More brilliant than Henry. Though I could only watch from a distance.
I see everything clearly now. When you were a little girl, your father is your world. How tragic and miserable such an existence is. To be born with none of your intelligence, but all of your heart. To be fully capable of feeling pain and torment, but with no power to understand. It opens you up to abuse, to neglect, to unimaginable pain. All you can do is feel. I wanted so desperately to have been the one on that stage, but it was always her. All of his love went into her.
You're talking about Afton? William Afton never made anything with love.
I should rip you in half. She was his obsession. He worked on her day and night. The clown baby, with bright orange pigtails. Petite enough to be sweet and approachable, but large enough to swallow you whole. I wanted to be her. The focus of his attention. The center of his world.
You're delusional. You're a robot, not his child.
You don't understand yet.
One night, I snuck out of bed to see her. I'd been told not to 100 times. I pulled the sheet away and gazed upward. Finally, able to stare at her as long as I liked, without being scolded to stay away.
I also remember looking down at the little girl. It's strange seeing through both sets of eyes now.
She was gleaming bright, beautiful, standing over me. She had happy red cheeks and a lovely red dress. I stood in awe of this creature my father loved. This daughter he made for himself. I wanted to be hers so badly.
So I did what I was built to do. My first capture. My first kill.
You can't leave yet, Jessica. We have plans for you.
I'm so happy to be here with you.
Me too, Daddy. Don't cry. Daddy?
I have to get inside. Where? The door. Someone was on the other side calling me. I was on both sides, walking to it and trapped behind it, separated from it. I felt your heartbeat, and then John pulled me away. I didn't want to go because the door had started to open.
Charlie!
I'm here.
Don't get up. I can help. It's amazing you made it this far.
I'm really glad to see you.
Glad to see you too.
Let's get you set up on the couch. How are you feeling? Your pulse is a little slow. I want to check it in a few minutes. Drink some water.
Marla, I'm fine.
Now that we're all here...
Ella, how did you find her?
We'll talk about that later. Now, keep your eyes on the doll.
Ugh, what is that?
I'm gonna throw up.
Ella, she looks...
Real.
John, can I see the chip?
Thank you for turning that off.
Sorry, I think you get used to it eventually. You weren't here for...
The ones that Afton made.
It's the same though, isn't it? Pattern projections, bombarding the mind, overwhelming the senses?
This one doesn't say Afton Robotics on it, though. My father made this, I can tell.
Charlie, do you remember your experiments from college? The robot faces.
Sure. They must be gone by now.
Nope, Jessica packed up all your stuff. She's got it in her apartment.
Oh, where is Jessica?
We're not sure.
Oh, Jessica's been caught, oh Jessica. She fought, but now she's going to die. Oh my!
Springtrap.
Enough theatrics.
What is going on? Who are you? Wait, I know that voice. William Afton?
Very good. Did you like the dance? I thought you might like to see me as I was. A familiar face. So, we meet again, in yet another form. You remember Dave, the security guard? A simple charade to move about without notice. And of course, you've met Springtrap. The thrilling fusion of man and technology. I confess, he made me ecstatic with my power, delirious over my newfound strength. But pain changes all things, as does time. Scalp torn from my head, scraps of metal interwoven throughout my whole body. And not to mention, your friend Charlie's additions.
That should have killed you, but you faked it. Leaving the fake blood behind for police to find was a nice touch.
Fake blood? I'm afraid I've spilled plenty of very real blood. I had no need to fake it. Whatever fake blood your police friend found, it was someone else's. But let's put the past behind us, There's exciting work to be done.
Who'd you murder now?
No one knew.
That was a little kid. You were the one kidnapping them.
Jessica, please, look at me. I can't kidnap anyone like this. Those days are behind me. But I do have Circus Baby's pizza, attracting huge crowds of people. Trusting children, complacent parents. Isn't that right, baby?
You're not as cute as you are on the sign. How did you create her?
A woman with a mind for science. You can't help but admire what I've done.
I study archaeology, but sure, you believe that.
I can't take complete credit, unfortunately. What you see before you is a combination of all sorts of machinations and magic. Some of my work, some of Henry's, who knew not to recreate the illusion of life when your mind can do it for us.
She's more than illusion, though.
Quite right. But that's why we're here, to discover the secret of the last ingredient, the spark of life. Sometimes great things come at a great cost. We are here to recreate the accident, to replicate older experiments, inching ever closer to immortality.
Is that Freddy? The original Freddy?
Not just the bear, the bird, the fox, the rabbit.
Where did you find these? Why did you melt them together? How is it moving like that?
How were they ever able to move on their own?
The children, their souls were trapped inside those creatures.
What else? You should know this. How did they die?
Inside the suits, their bodies were bound inside along with their souls.
Good girl. The spirit follows the flesh, it would seem. And also the pain.
They're still in there? The children! Michael!
If I wish to become my own immortal creation, my body must lead my spirit to its eternal home. Since I am still experimenting, I move my flesh piece by piece, more and more. It is a test of my own will. How much of myself can I carve away and still remain in control?
You have to watch.
No!
The only reason you are alive right now is because he wants you to see. So look.
Shoes. Focus on shoes. You like shoes. Green sooty kitten heels with rhinestone trap at the ankle. Platform. Sneakers. Denim. Hideous. Kidney. This is kidney.
Piece by piece. That's what he told you.
Charlie's boots. Charlie.
All done.